I recently put out a video on the Van Powers, their gravel bike up there, and I liked it a lot, enough that I was like, maybe I should be a dealer for Van Powers. So I did sign up to be a dealer, and in that process, I found this little guy. We're gonna unbox it, open it up, I'll show you what it is. This just looked like a really good deal of a bike. Haven't seen one in person, it's just in the box. Hopefully it looks as good as it did on the website. The Psy Canyon.
I have already.
Oh, you already? Yeah. Oh, you did?
Yeah. Unfortunately, it's the.
They sit stapled in there like really good?
Yeah.
Are you sure you cut that? Maybe yeah, those are just good staples. More staples. Dunk.
Right there. Look, down on the bottom.
Oh. There we go. It's a nice color. I got two different colors. Sure, I'm sure they have like a fancy name for it other than.
Oh wait, I think I saw it. It's Apex Blue.
Oh.
I think it was. That was the name of the thing. All right, sure.
Everybody likes to have their fancy colors.
We gotta be unique.
And I'm like, our Blackbird is black.
Does it come in any other colors?
Yes, black.
It just comes in black.
Comes in 26-inch and the color 24-inch. Those are colors, right? Oh, they got a lot of zip ties right here.
Why would you zip tie the chain?
I don't know. It's good. It's a good question. Ready? Put the seat post on.
You guys know what you're doing?
No.
I like that color. Apex Blue.
Where were you like 2 minutes ago?
Glacial. I was over here in my head. Glacial Blue.
Flashback to Blake in his head. I could like zoom the camera over to where he's sitting and be like deep in thought. Yeah, but really he'll just be like sitting there picking his nose or something. Oop. They love their zip ties. Shiny, like almost pearly, like it almost looks like the paint's still wet.
Yeah.
Which is nice.
I mean, I like it. I don't get me wrong, I like the color, but two better Van Powers.
It's very nice. What I want to know is why does the class sticker have an F on it? What's that stand for? That is a mystery. Maybe they're like federal law, class 2. Fast.
I don't know why, but female, maybe? Like female and male sizing? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
It is a step through.
So they're lost in the old mentality. Got it.
Well, we don't know that for sure. We don't know what that means. Where's the, where's our stem?
Could it possibly be in that box?
Probably. Listen.
Not it.
So far, the best thing I got on video for this is the phone ringing and you saying, not it. Blake answers the phone all the time. It's okay.
I have one of the step throughs, but I don't have a step over.
But we can get one in just a few days. What are you doing on this one?
Brakes.
Oh, you're not even like fixing anything.
No, it works.
You just like,
Actually, this thing works.
just maintenance.
The brakes are not there, but.
Do I hear that Beetlejuice impression coming out again?
Yeah, you did.
Is that what that was? Somehow you just got the raspy, deep, you know, scariness to it.
It's gonna be inside the video.
Oh yeah. This is raw, uncut.
We're making stuff look super cool, and us look like total nerds.
Blake's gonna be in the background the whole time going, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
Whatever happens, happens.
not afraid.
Maybe you should be.
Maybe.
What do they call this one? This is the Cycanon?
Yeah, how would you pronounce that?
Cycanon.
Cycanon. Or would you say oh, I was going to say Cycanyon, but there's not another Y in there. So it's just, yeah, you're right. It's just Cycanon, as in like e-bikes anonymous.
Apparently.
I'm addicted to e-bikes. This is the Cycanon. I think Cycanon, like you said, that sounds right to me. Here's the question. What do you think it cost?
Well, if it's like the Ovington Cinch, then it's probably around $16.99.
750 watt motor.
Okay.
48 volt, 13 amp hour battery. Hydraulic brakes. Fat tires. Comes with a rack.
Not foldable. It's a hard one.
Not foldable. Are you still at $16.99?
$14.99.
Did I tell you what these cost?
No, but don't say 750. Beautiful paint.
48 volt, 13 amp hour. Nice, very low step through. Hydraulic brakes, yeah.
Oversized. Way too big headlight. Let's see here.
Yep, big headlight. I haven't put the screen on yet. That's in the box down here.
Yeah, what's the screen?
You want to see what the screen looks like? Is that going to influence your decision?
Yeah, I mean, it'll kind of give a little bit.
It's a 7-speed Shimano
Just crummy.
thumb shifter. Entry-level shifter that we see on
But
everything.
They work.
I mean, they're totally reliable. They're just not fancy.
I'm gonna say like.
Same company as that gravel bike right there.
Yeah. $11.99.
Ooh, that'd be very affordable. But it would still be more than what they're selling for right now. $1,099 on sale right now. You were pretty close.
Yeah, it's
Oh yeah, and I didn't even, I'm pretty sure it's a torque sensor too for that price.
Yeah, because there's
We
nothing.
didn't even talk about that. That's pretty sweet. If this ride's nice, it's gonna be a good deal. That's why I bought 2 of them, sight unseen. It came with,
Extra paint.
no, it's matching nail polish. You can paint your fingernails to match your bike.
And yeah.
I'm just kidding, it's paint match. But that's be fun. You could use it for that,
I mean-
probably. That's fine, I got a tool. If you just want to throw the pedals on,
Yeah. I think they're probably 15 or 16.
yeah, 15. It'd be weird if it wasn't a 15. Although, I say that, and sometimes we have bikes that have some weird stuff. Like we had something the other day where the rear axle was like a 19 millimeter, and I was like, what? That's 18. It's always 18. So my thought was, if somebody likes the cinch, but they really don't need it to fold, then this is a great alternative.
Same price?
This one's
cheaper.
this one's
cheaper.
quite a bit cheaper.
Yeah.
And the cinch is a great little bike. I like them. But I was like, oh, basically a non-folding cinch for several $100s less.
Yeah, it's a low rider. She could ride it.
Yeah.
You didn't see that, but the camera did.
That's what I'm pointing at.
Somewhat basic fork, bolted on. Lockout is just either open or shut, and a preload. Nothing fancy, but kind of what I would expect for the price. Van Powers, if you watch this video, why did you put zip ties around the chain? We want to know. We've never seen that done before. Can we just lower it down real quick onto the front wheel so I can just tighten down the front axle bolts and make sure they're snug? Thank you.
It fell out of the package.
Whatever price you see on their website is the price that we will give you. We don't charge setup or anything like that. I think you should be able to buy a bike from a local bike shop. That's the same exact price as whatever you see online without having to do any extra work. So we don't charge for that. Other shops do. I think that's dumb.
We will take candy and cookies though.
Or pizza.
Pizza too.
They will take candies, cookies, or pizza. I will take meat.
You can pay me in jerky too.
$1,100 in jerky.
I think he was thinking of like a tip,
Yeah.
but not the whole bike. But I mean, I suppose anything's negotiable, right? While Cade is doing some finishing touches right there, I'm going to show you my new sunglasses. Some of you have probably seen that some videos I don't always wear glasses, and it's usually, it's not because I don't like wearing glasses, it's honestly just because I usually can't find them, and I've lost them. So thankfully, I have 2 pairs now, and I'm gonna do my best not to lose them. But these were sent to me to test out. So you may have already seen me wear these in a video I've already released, and if you haven't, you are gonna see me wear these in more videos that are coming up. What's unique about these sunglasses, something I've never seen before, you know there's like transition lenses that can fade and tint when you go out into the sun. Well, these can do that, but they do it electronically, and instead of using a battery or having to charge, they've got a little tiny solar panel right here above the bridge. So the transition is basically instant. It's really cool. You just see it just, it takes like a split second to go from the clear to the darker tint. It's actually really cool for riding outside. So I've been using these for a little bit. So far I've been pretty happy with them. You've got some adjustment. See, look at that. These can go like, they have all these different clicks to adjust up and down. So you can really get them situated under your helmet nicely. I've got 2 different tints of the glasses here, but I'm just getting used to these. I'm just trying them out. And like I said, so far I've been happy with them. I will put a link in the description to where you could buy a set of these for yourself. So black and white display. Well, that's an interesting way to do the pedal assist levels. Going across like that. Definitely a LCD liquid crystal display, black and white. Looks like it's really bright though. So we got max speed, average speed, odometer, riding time, power in watts. That's cool. And our battery bars up top. This does have a twist throttle on the right. It is a class 2 bike. I'll have to see if there's a programming setting to change it to a class 3 if that's an option. Tektro hydraulic brakes, which are feeling pretty good. Yeah, a very, very nice low step through. So yeah, we'll put a little air in this thing. We're not gonna ride it today because it's cold and it's been snowing. But even though the battery's not fully charged, I suppose I could throw it up on the dyno and just get a ballpark power number for it. And I could do an official number once the battery's fully charged. We might as well test that. So I won't put it on the board yet because I like to have batteries fully charged. But let's fire up the dyno computer here and see what we got. It says 750 watt on the motor. Ooh, this one's a beast. That's coming up in a future video soon. All right, your dyno's opening. Let's grab the bike. Crank the power all the way up. So like I said, not fully charged, but it's at least gonna give us a baseline power number. Gotta press. Can you click that manual start on the bottom left there? I forgot to do that. Thank you. Okay. I don't think it was 750, but it's not fully charged, so. Well, it wasn't bad. So 700 watts, 19 pound-feet of torque. Well, it's the next morning, Saturday, and I let this thing charge up. So it's actually full now. Might as well redo the dyno run with 100% charge, and then we'll officially put it on the dyno board. All right, pedal assist 5. Let's go. This bike is going to be cheaper than that one, and 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 that one. And, you know, like, like affordability wise.
So it's gonna go.
It's cheaper than the Discover here. See, this is where it's tough sometimes. I gotta choose because it actually has less torque than this one, this one, and this one, and this one.
So it's less torque here, but has more watt.
Right. So I would definitely put it under this one. I would probably put it under this one because torque matters a lot. Yeah. The Radwagon 5, 50 less watts, but more torque. So it's going to be kind of comparable. Okay, I don't need to show you the entire setup of another bike, but I do want to show you another color. Normally, when I get a new bike in the shop, I try to get just one look at it, see how it looks first. But the Van Powers impressed me enough that I was like, you know what? I think these are going to be good. I think they're going to sell right away. I'm going to get a couple of them in a couple different colors. So, what'd you say this was? Forest green?
Forest green.
This is their forest green.
Booger green.
Very, it's not booger green. It's a very light, pale, it's almost like a silvery, grayish green.
Pearl, really.
Like
it almost looks like a pearl.
It's like if you take a drab olive green and made it a shade lighter with a hint of silver pearliness. That's what color it is. This one's going to be set up in a moment and ready for sale. The other one's already set up and ready to go. If you want to come check these out in store, swing by Area 13 and take one of these for a test ride.
Take them home.
That's right. Buy one. Take it home.
Take it home. Mine too.
Even better. Buy them both. So Van Powers did not sponsor this video. They did not ask me to make this video. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit more about what we're doing on a daily basis around the shop, what sort of bikes we're setting up, what we're bringing in, what customers are bringing in, which realistically these days is anything from Surons to setting up new bikes like this step through here. This one has a controller that's dead. We got to install a new one. This one we did a controller and motor upgrade, upgraded to the Socian motor and a BAC 4000.
That thing should rip. That thing should really.
Should be a lot of
I was
fun.
doing burnouts in the shop, unfortunately, but
Accidentally,
only
he had it in eco mode and may have bumped the throttle
Yeah,
and
a
left
little
that
bit, yeah.
black mark
I
on the
was trying
floor.
to turn around right there. Hey, we're gonna have fun.
And you're just doing some maintenance on brakes on this one.
New brakes. This is new TRP brake setup and rotors. So I just installed those
Okay, very nice.
and should be ready to go tomorrow morning.
We got Super 73s. That's an E-Ride Pro.
Came in, no throttle, shut down. I went through all the wiring and everything and basically took it all apart, reconnected it, and then it worked. So there was a connection error somewhere in there. So chase your
Fixed
wires,
now.
kids. Chase your wires.
And you guys have already seen the Urtopia. I've already put a video out on that. I do have some new scooter videos coming up. I still need to do this awesome scooter here and the Mototech Switchblade, the Oh Wow Conductor. I'm pretty excited about the new Naxion Lite because an electric motorcycle for $49.99, under $5,000, that's street legal. Really looking forward to riding that. I'm just waiting for good weather. You've seen the big new choppers, but I also have this Leifuk Thunder. Did the dyno run already. Looks pretty impressive. We'll see what the real top speed is on the road, but on the dyno, it's got some serious RPM, especially for a 48 volt bike. And we've been trying to also, since we've been working on a lot of Suron stuff, trying to stock more E-Moto parts. So bringing in grips of different colors, stocking up on the motorcycle tubes, on motorcycle tires, anything from 17s to 16s to, well, a lot of 19s actually. Oh, and one last thing I'll show you that's coming up is this over here, also waiting for a good day of weather, is the Iahora M1 PS. Two awesome things I gotta show you. One is I got the sidecar from them, so we're gonna mount that on this and ride it around, and I'll see how much fun that is. The second thing is I bought a $20 like USB dongle to reprogram the FAR driver in this chopper. Originally it was 5,000 watts. I may have doubled the power in that bike with just programming. So I think I should do an updated dyno run and video that when I put that video out. That should be pretty interesting. Set up this Velotric Discover for a customer. I've got a brand new trike from Uniro here, the One Trike. Electric sent me their Expedition 2.0, so I can do an updated video on that. I did film this in Arizona for them, but I have not put it on my dyno yet, so I'm glad that they sent me one to do here. They also sent me the X-Peak 2.0, so I can do a dyno run and another video on that as well. Somebody did ask about the titanium bike in the background over here. This is a custom build, quick specs on that, 2,300 watt custom Bafang motor, a fast charging lithium graphene battery, so I can charge in an hour and a half, ridiculous 246 millimeter rotors, titanium frame, Brooks saddle. Basically, I just wanted to build something for fun out of a bunch of parts I had lying around, and that's what I came up with. And you probably saw this already because I was pointing out the Naxion Lite here. Very excited about for affordability, for all the tech features, because I love the original Naxion. But this is the Will Mason scooter, also waiting on a good weather day. I have already done the dyno test on it, and this thing has over 20,000 watts of power. It is going to be crazy fast. So there's a little bit of a sneak peek about some of the things that are going on. I got a lot more to show you, so make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you when I got some more bikes to work on, which basically is all the time.